So we want to talk about um, would you like other people to know? And we're going to try this approach a little bit differently, technical difficulties, but we really want to hear from our mom and dad about living with dementia and first getting the diagnosis and what they think other people should be aware of.
Well, if you keep on doing what you've been doing and you don't change your routine, you keep on going to church, you go to the shop, you visit your friends because your friends will know that Susan uh, have dementia, but she can have a normal conversation. So that is accepting that. And then you have to have hope. But hope isn't enough. You have to have faith because God is in control. He's always there, and from Him we receive uh, our strength. The caregiver sometimes gives so much of themselves that when you look at casualties of caregivers, then sometimes people wonder why the person that wasn't sick died instead of the sick person. But then you have to remember that the caregiver is giving for two people, and that sometimes tap their strength. If you stop believing and you stop finding your strength in God, that's when you won't be able to carry on. So the main thing is there is always hope because God is always there.
Yeah, that's some powerful words there about hope, faith, and love. And then how if we live in hope, faith, and love, how we can have joy,
Yes.
regardless of our circumstances, which we really with our hope for dementia and with Boat's memory method, we are really aiming at creating a path for everyone to experience that hope and love and joy. And in the case of my parents, their faith obviously is a large part of their journey. The love for each other is a large part.
Put it on you. Make it face you.
It's a large part of their journey. And so faith uh, and relationship. I want to talk a little bit about relationship. Um, Obviously, through our conversations with my mom and dad, their relationship is paramount to anything else. They put each other first. They are depending upon each other in a very healthy way on maintaining their current routines, maintaining the strengths that my mama has. As a mathematician, she has wonderful analytical strength, problem solving strengths. So it's important that when we have that early diagnosis, to know that we can be empowered. There are things that we can continue to do. We can continue, like my dad was saying, keep your same routines. Uh, Maintain your relationships, be transparent about your struggles, allow other people in to help to assist you. um, this is no different than somebody who had other disease process going on. They Maybe they lost the ability to walk. Maybe they had a stroke. Maybe they are diagnosed with Parkinson's, or maybe they're diagnosed with another chronic disease. This is no different. So, for Boat's memory method, we really want to establish a safe space where everybody can experience inclusion, and where we are able to openly talk about what's our struggles, what do we need from others, and how can we continue to still function at the highest level.
I would say, as you talk about this, I think about how so much of the crux of your developing Boat's memory method is all about those meaningful connections. And when we talk about faith, hope, and love, I think about in the Bible how it says, but the greatest of these is love, and how meaningful connections are really all about those loving relationships. And how much of a difference that does make in walking this walk, doesn't it?
It's important that you express your love towards your beloved one, not once a day, but as many times a day as you can. Hug that person, kiss that person, because they have to feel wanted. They must never feel neglected. They must always feel that they are the special person in your life.
That is so true. Another of the principles we talk about is touch, and how all of us thrive on touch, and the right kind of touch, loving touch, a touch of inclusion, touch that provides connection, anchoring somebody in the here and now, and then that ongoing. It's not about how we made, yeah, we have to focus on the hands, that loving touch and that connection and that anchoring in the here and now, making someone feel special and supported, and that touch releases hormones. Touch keeps our brains healthy. Touch allows us to express feelings. So even when we have this diagnosis, our needs do not change. As a human, we have the same needs, and therefore we're going to continue to um, to focus on how come those needs be met. Oh, thank you so much, Janie, mom, dad, for this time together, and our apologies to continue experience technical difficulties. My parents are returning to South Africa tomorrow, and we just wanted to get some of the wisdom, the nuggets and pearls on tape for you, and we hope you have a beautiful day. So goodbye, everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye.